protect a very important harbor and city that's close by. Anybody know what big city's close by? Think of the biggest city, probably when your family does a city trip. Where do they go?
New York City.
That's right, New York City. It's a very big, important city today, and it was a very important city over 100 years ago. So they built this fort because they were worried about the Navy, the British Navy, and naval invasion. So when they built this fort, there were no airplanes. So this right here is called a mortar battery. And a mortar is like a big giant gun, like a big cannon. And a battery is just the place that they protect it. And in this mortar battery, this is one of 4. And in each mortar battery, they had 4 giant mortars. And we're gonna get a chance to pretend we're mortars, okay? That's what I like to do, so give you guys a sense of how loud and the guns were and what they had to do. Now what I like to do really quick, I always thought it was funny. Why do they have steps? You were enemy ships and you put your soldiers out on shore and you came here at the military base and you are my soldiers.
We're enemies.
No, you're not. Sneaking up on them. They built a staircase to get right into the battery.
It's a joke. We're pretending. We're from another country. We're British.
She wants to go right after her.
Come on, soldiers. Let me get you.
Alright. We got in here. They have no idea we're coming, right? And we think we're smart. We're in here. And when we got in, those dummies made it so easy. Alright, so we're going to be planning our next move, but we're probably hard. We're in what is called the kill box. Right?
Dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun. And what would happen is you got in here, look at those holes. Guess who was in there?
Guns.
American soldiers with guns, just waiting for stupid British soldiers like ourselves to get here and think we were outsmarting them. Because now, if we ran that way...
Okay. Quietly, remember. Remember, now we have to be quiet. You got hurt.
Can you see how this is a big, like, cannon gun? All right, there were 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how big they were? Take a quick peek, because they're not there now, but the place where they were is there, and we're going to go look at it right now. And we're all going to get in the middle, and we're going to pretend we're big mortars.
Yep.
And I have you guys. Yes.
What are those?
These tracks, good question. As we walk down, now those guns are so big that the ammunition that goes in them.
Listen, please.
1 ammunition for the mortar gun. 6 grown men. That's how heavy they are. Now see how we're low down in here? That's so the enemy ships couldn't see us from the ocean. They'd be on the ocean and we're deep under the sand here. Now the guns, because there were no airplanes then, the guns here were designed to penetrate ship decks. So they didn't shoot like a torpedo and go into the side. They shot straight up. And then when they came down, they pierced the deck of the boat and sink them that way. Now these are all got decommissioned after they invented what? What did they invent? And it made
Airplanes?
Yes, airplanes. Because now airplanes can fly over and they can seal all our guns, right? So that's when they just became a big game of chicken in both countries. They didn't fight wars the way they used to. So they think they fly, they gotta go. Ready? They're gonna say, when I say fire, I want everybody to say boom really loud, okay? As loud as you can. Ready?
You gotta yell though.
Yeah, yell it loud. Okay. Fire!
Boom!
One of them. But we had 24 goats in here, and they just ate all the poison ivy. Now, we don't have them this year because there was a small tragedy involving the goats, so we have to hire new ones.
Let's go.
But it was really fun when they were here. Yes?
Is there still poison ivy here?
In this immediate area, not very much, because they did a very good job. But as we saw, just about everywhere.
What's an electric fence?
Hey, this isn't my
That
phone,
was to
so
keep-
don't get mad at me.
That was to keep the
The breeders
to keep the goats in and the people out. And I touched an electric fence once when I was a kid because I lived near a dairy farm. All right, I didn't. I made my sister. Anyways, it hurts.
Look at the bullets, guys.
Hurry up, Morgan. Come on, Jamani, let's go.
Those are bullets?
From that's what the mortars would fire.
I think they had they were bigger. They had this is just the top part of them. But I don't want you guys to touch them because if they, like right now, if this were rolled on my foot, it would crush my foot. But these weigh, these look like they weigh about 500 or 600 pounds. They're so heavy and dense though, it would take how many men to lift them?
6.
That's right, 6 men.
Oh, they must be
There'd
strong.
be like 10 of you.